Hi, I'm Emily Cavins, and I'm a PhD student at Veritas International University, and I am doing my own independent lab on clay. And so I'm going to go through the entire process from harvesting clay from the earth and processing it, making it into pots, and then doing my own firing like ancient people would have done. So I have an assistant, my grandson, whose name is Dominic, who I help homeschool, and he's going to be doing science with me in this project. I have a few interesting tools that I'd like to show you that we're going to be using. We're going to go to the Mississippi River and see if we can find some native clay. And I have some tools here that I used at my excavating at Tal al-Hammam in Jordan with Veritas International University. This is my patish, and if we find hard clay, this will help us chop it up. And this is my trusty trowel. And these are my worn out gloves from digging at Tal al-Hammam. But I'm going to use them today for hand protection. For Minnesota, we got a great day. It is going to be 60 degrees, although windy, in November. Today is November 14th, and we're going to give it a go. And I have a trusty bucket I'm going to put it in, and I'm hoping to find maybe several sources of clay over the next few months that I'll be able to process. I'd like to introduce you to my grandson, Dominic, who will be helping out. And so you'll see him as my assistant throughout all of today, and any of our other exploits. He's going to be with me a few times on the videos. So today we're going to go along the Mississippi River and see if we can find some clay. So here goes. Now I am at Riverfront Regional Park, which is right on the banks of the Mississippi between Minneapolis and the city of Fridley. And we're going to go down and see if we find any clay on the riverbank or if the river is too high this year. Okay, now we are right on the banks of the Mississippi, and it's kind of a chilly cold day, but we found some soil that's very pliable and looks like clay. It's kind of a brownish. So I'm going to dig some and put it in our bucket here, and we're going to see if we can make this workable into a pot. Some balls of it already. It's got a lot of impurities we'll have to get out, but this is the best we're going to do for this time of year. From our little hole so far, we've been able to get a fair amount of clay that we're going to try to process. I can't believe how windy it is today. There's white caps on the river. And you probably can hear the wind about right on the banks of the Mississippi here. You want to make a clump of clay for us out of that?
Well, you do not get any leaves in here.
Right.
You want to make sure you get a big chunk of it, and you want to just kind of pack it together and keep packing like imagine it's a snowball, and you want to like pack it and get ready to hit that person.
That's right.
And then you finally got it completely packed, just throw it in a bucket, and you're ready.
Thank you. Well, now it's a day later from harvesting this mud, and I'm going to take a small sample of it rather than processing the whole thing, just in case it isn't the best. So I'll probably take a couple of these chunks and we'll soak them in water and turn them into slurry and get a strainer and get the impurities out of it, and we'll see what we get.